What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the Sports Dr. Spock, Mickey Coleman, coming at you with another video. There was a hell of a basketball first round series between the Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks. The Knicks being the third seed and the Pistons being the sixth seed. With the Pistons surprisingly taking the Knicks. Well, not a surprise really to most people, but when you look at where the Pistons came from, we'll say it's a surprise that they gave them six very good games where each team could have won all of the games. Like it could this series was so close and the basketball was so good that each team could have won four straight games. The Pistons had a chance for a sweep, and so did the Knicks. That's how close. This was the best first round series that I've watched so far. But I want to talk about this man right here, JB Bickerstaff. I think Kenny Atkinson has already won or will win Coach of the Year for a team that he basically coached up for. But this is the man to me who has meant the most to the team that he's coached all year. And I want you to hear him speak about the Pistons season after the Game 6 loss to the New York Knicks. Take it away to the guy, JB Bickerstaff, who I think should have won Coach of the Year. Take it away, JB.
Out there defensively, the effort that he put in. He's guarding one of the most difficult matchups in the NBA. And
talk about Asir Thompson.
Got to tip your hat to Brunson. For
Second
creating
year
the
player.
space, finding his shot there at the end. But he's hard to guard, right? And the space that they play with, and how he can generate space at his size is remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I thought Asar did a great job on him. He just did what he does and made the one more.
You just talk about, the resiliency of this team in the fourth quarter. You guys came in, you down by 11, and, late in that quarter, you guys were able to put things together and end up taking a lead by 7.
Yeah, again, they don't quit, and they never have. It's just not in their makeup. It's not in their foundation. Just not in their character as human beings. Like, they just never feel like they're out of it. And again, like we always talk about, it's like when things go bad for this group, in a lot of places you see the individual try to do too much. When things go bad for this group, they find a way to band together and get it done as a unit. And that's been from day one. And I can't speak enough about their resilience and their character and the guts that.
You can tell he absolutely loves his basketball team that he is coaching right now. Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers will probably go to the finals. It'll be pretty much between them and probably the Boston Celtics or the New York Knicks, because the Knicks actually do have the talent to beat the Boston Celtics. But I believe the Pistons took a lot out of the Knicks in the first round. So I believe it'll be Boston and it'll be Boston and Cleveland in the finals, in the Eastern Conference Finals, with Cleveland probably winning in 5 or 6. That's just me, the Sports Dr. Spock. But he coached that team last year and brought them up. But like I said in the beginning of the video, JB to me is the Coach of the Year. Take it away. You can tell he absolutely loves coaching this group that he has right now. It's not the group that he had last year, which will be in the finals this year. But I think he's falling in love with the group he has this year.
That they show.
JB, over here, thank you. The Knicks ended an 11-1 rush at the end.
Look at me, nigga!
When you look at that, do you just step back and chalk it up to a great player making great plays, or what do you look at from your team in that stretch?
Again, we'll go back and watch the film and take a look at it. Again, they made some plays, obviously. There were some balls that just didn't bounce our way, obviously. But again, I thought our guys fought their tails off and did everything they could do to put themselves in position to win the game.
Coach, ahead of the game, owner Tom Gore said that you were a through line for this team. You've been steady. You've been able to bring a sense of resilience of your own to this squad. Do you ever take a moment to just kind of sit back and think about the job that you've been able to do here in Detroit? and the efforts that you've contributed to the turnaround process?
To be honest with you, like I just don't feel that way about the job, right? Like this is what I'm supposed to do. You know, the job is about those guys in the locker room and trying to do the most for them and help them as much as you possibly can. And that's all I really care about, you know, is trying to help young men grow professionally, grow personally, and build team. And that's the fun part about my job is, you know, when you find 15 guys in a space and then you do your best to bring them together and actually create team. And that's what we were able to do this year. You know, we've got a phenomenal staff. The assistant coaches do a great job pouring into guys' individual development and those types of things. So, you know, again, it's just about those guys in the locker room. It's about this organization. It's about our fan base. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Outstanding. I mean, that's what coaching is about at any level. The guys you coach, you want them to be better students, better student athletes, or even in the pro level, you want to help them become more well-rounded men. This to me is the coach of the year. He gets what it's all about. JB, I'm glad you're in Detroit. I think you did a phenomenal job, and I think the team will be better, even better next year, because now they got some playoff experience to go with that young core. And who knows, if Ivy and Stewart would have been healthy, you may have won the series. Or if a couple of things happened to you, you know, if you didn't give up the 21-0 run, you might have won this series. But things happen. Congratulations to the New York Knicks, and you know, you and the Celtics, and that'll be a hell of a series. I believe that'll go 6 or 7 games as well. It's NBA playoff time, guys. But to me, this was the coach of the year. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments section. Let me know what you thought about this series. I think this was a barn burner of a series. I think all 6 of the games were very, very good, up and down, and a lot of the times it was close. A lot of lead changes, a lot of ties. This was some good physical, almost 80s style basketball going on here. I enjoyed it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is the Sports Dr. Spock. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I am out.